Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I decided to make a new video. Before we go any further, though, first thing I want to say is Happy New Year. Happy 2023. I'm really looking forward to this year. I have a lot to prove to myself. I have a lot of things to do. I'm motivated. I'm ready. And I hope you guys are well. You are well as well, too, by maybe watching my videos or such. I know I'm not much right now, but for all you 42 people who have subscribed, you all truly mean something to me. I had wanted to discuss that I no longer care about being famous. Not that I ever was any closer to it or anything like that. Um, and I wanted to discuss the reasons why, basically. The first reason why is because of the uncertainty. Like I know when you're achieving a goal, there's going to be a certain amount of uncertainty. And I know there's the saying, you should always follow your dreams no matter what. But I just, you have to weigh also risk and reward sort of. And I just don't think it's worth the amount of sacrifice. Like to be famous, first, let's talk about first about the actor stuff. I wanted to be an actor since, grade seven, and, just watching it, it's just so fun. And for those of you, I'm assuming whoever who wants to be an actor, I'm assuming you're doing it for the fame, because it's just so much cooler and you get to make money, watching your favorite fighters like Jackie Chan or those sci-fi where they're actually flying or they're doing a 360 backflip. And then, sometimes I don't know about you, but sometimes I would feel like, wow, why can't I be like them? Why can't I choose to also fly up in the sky or something like that? It would just be so freaking cool. um, but and yeah, I could just do it as good as them, if not better. But then the thing is, I first realized like it would take a really, really exceptionally long time to get to it. I read something around 10 to 12 years. And no, it could get a little tiring, having to wait tables while going in between gigs. And when you break down the actors on the set, 99% of the roles are probably just background actors and such. The scenes for example in The Godfather where there's the main characters on a restaurant. Check out all those 99 people who get to, who are in a role basically, and they're just the background actors who are eating and such. Nobody pays any attention to them essentially. And then not only that, so it's that's if you get in a role, and then it could take a really long time for you to even get a minor role basically. I heard about this guy who spent all his time trying to get a role, and you know what his first role was? It was he played a role where he was on screen for 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds. He walks up on stage and gets shot. Boom, that's it. That was his 2 seconds. And think of all the time it took to get that to get that role basically. And he's not even recognized in the end. And then there's Listerine. There was this Listerine ad. I don't have it with me right now, but I remember it was on a YouTube video. There was a 10-second commercial which featured three people swishing their mouths for this Listerine company. And it went like this, like on screen it doesn't seem like much, but think of all that effort that they had to go through to make that video. They obviously had to leave in the middle of a workday. They had to line up with a bunch of people, all aspiring to become famous actors, although this wasn't a very significant role. And then to say their names and then finally to swish. I got this from crack.com, by the way. And then that's it. And those three people weren't chosen for anything they could control. it didn't have anything to do with their ability to act. It was because they had a look that the Listerine company thought would give them more sales, basically. Like, yeah. So yeah, and it's like, so like you're not building a real like skill set, but like, and like imagine all your friends getting promotions, getting higher salaries while there's no guarantee you would book a role. Like, when you're applying for a job, like which I currently am, it's like it takes 6 to 8 months before you land your first job. That seems like a little bit long, but I can settle it because at least I have a certain estimation about how long it takes before I get my first job. And even once, like, even once you become famous, like, is it really that worth it? Like, to be an actor, like, don't get me wrong, I respect, top guys like Sylvester Stallone, who was almost homeless once, and Robert De Niro. But the thing is, like, actors also can tend to be forgotten too. Like, the character who played Matilda, her name is Mara Wilson. She said that she kind of wished she didn't become in the movie. She said that she didn't go into the movie. She said that in an interview because she said, after that role, I felt nothing like was as great as that moment when I was 7 years old, basically. And it happens to a lot of child stars. Another one was the guy who played Kevin in Home Alone, which is a really good movie. But like, he said like he didn't nearly get the fame as an adult like than he got when he was a child. And I'm saying, even once you land some meaty roles, you're gonna be, there's a chance you'll be forgotten, basically. And all those famous people, they're working, and like some don't sleep for 4 nights in a row, basically. And while we're on the topic of acting, I wanted to share with you one more thing. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to optimize for video clip, share sound. Finally, that just killed me forever. Okay, so look at this video. It's in Chinese, but I'll just, there's not much to be translated. This man that I'm pointing right now, like wearing the funny clown costume, he was aspiring to become an actor, basically, and or more of a performer. Like, he does magic tricks and he plays like, roles, namely the Monkey King. It's a great Chinese show. And like he's gonna show us a demonstration. Before he starts, I want you to know that he spent 200,000 Chinese dollars trying to do this, okay? So let's see what kind of skills he's developed with his $200,000. It better be a heck of a show. Let's see, okay.
来，咱们掌声欢迎一下，来。
He's gonna do a magic trick first. Watch this.
我这边有个很不一样的绳子哈，它不是
Okay, so he has a rope.
普通的绳子，你
Not
知
a
道为
regular
什么吗
rope.？
不知道。
因为这个是个很有魔法的绳子，
哦，哎呦，
一根短的，一根长的。
One long.
我把2根绳子呢这样对折起来，然后呢
I'm gonna pair them together.
1、2、3变，你会发现呢这2根绳子呢，它真的会变成一样长了。
If you're looking at my face right now, I'm just like, what? This is a magic trick?
一样长了。来，我们的大卫老师吹一口仙气好不好？
我来吹一口气。
对，
哦
可以神奇的。哎，变！喂，真的变成2条一样长了。
Is this a magic
我们的
trick?
大卫老师还是有魔法的，对不对？
谢谢。
He literally just removed the ropes. And he spent $200,000 on this. Oh my god.
谢谢。
这都是我们的大卫老师的功力哈。所以说呢，我把这个圈圈
Okay.
放在绳子的中间以后呢，我们一起数1、2、3好吗？1、2、3，欢迎
Like I could do this.
谢谢。
Okay.
刚才还提到了你还会扮
So
演
this
美猴
is
王。
that was his role for the magician. Now I'm gonna show this is what he did. Like, you know, he's gonna perform as the Monkey King.
美猴王。
接下来我们话不多说，以热烈的掌声欢迎我们的求职者铁柱为我们带来一段美猴王的表演。来，掌声欢迎。
Like, I feel like, you know, as long this is his moment. This is his happiest day of his like month, basically. Like, you know, I forgot to mention a little bit of background context. He's like basically broke. His wife and kids left him. Like, you know, when he applied to be on the show, he wrote a whole hotel place because he doesn't have a place to stay. He sometimes sleeps on the streets, basically. Bear in mind this. Okay, so like right now it's his happiest moment, as he doesn't care if this guy doesn't care if he doesn't have a place to sleep tonight. As long as people are watching him, he's gonna feel satisfied. Okay, so he's about to get someone before, like, okay. So before we continue on, like, his performance as Monkey King, it's okay. It's okay. You know, like I'll admit I was impressed with his, like, you know, making a stick magically appear. Magically, I put that in quotations. But it's nothing special. And given that he spent $200,000 for this, like, you know, he could have done better. I didn't see any spectacular things where he was sort of leaping off the ground or doing a backflip. So I'm not very impressed, to be honest with you. Okay, sending someone else right now. He's sending the boss. Okay, watch.
这不是20斤吗？八戒，这师傅太淡定了，袈裟给师傅披上。
What is that? Wait, is he gonna make him wear that? Oh my god! He looks so silly. Is that broken? $200,000 right here, guys. That fan, it literally looks broken. Yeah, slap him. Serve him right for spending that much money. Okay, he's finally allowed to go. Probably feels embarrassed. He still makes him have the hat on. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not going to share anymore. You get the idea, basically. And like, you know, this guy has been doing this for 11 years, and he still has no guarantee of a sort of future. And like later on, there was like bosses saying like, oh, you know, I like that you're following your dream and such, but like, but then if you support what he's doing, then offer him a job, you know, like it's not wrong to go after your dream, but you have to have at least the basic necessities covered, and your food, your shelter, your clothes at least. And yeah, so that's kind of why I don't really feel like pursuing the actor role or being famous. And even once you become famous, sort of, it's like, where's the real value there, you know? Like, you know, is it really worth it? Everyone knows about you. Like, you're not gonna see 99.9% of them if you're worldwide famous, you know. It's like, and then you're gonna get pretty sick of it, you know. People are like, oh, hi, it's really you, or something like that. Like, you know, always being greeted on the streets, not having a sense of privacy. Like, you know, you're worried if about leaving the house just to go grab an ice cream cone, you know, without turning it into a movie marathon. And as soon as you drop your ice cream cone, you turn into the criminal. Like, so yeah, like I was told, you know, 99.99% of us will live a normal life. And normal is actually, you know, good. And, you know, I don't have to have anyone knowing about me. I can just do whatever I'm set to do. And additionally, popularity isn't always a good thing too. You know, you can be known for something bad. Like, and examples include, you know, Jacob Sartorius's 2016 sweatshirt song. There are still people today, I bet you, who remember that song, and he's forever branded as something negative. Even worse, you know, Rebecca Black in 2011, she made a like song Friday. Like, I'm sure many of you know it. It has 1.4 billion views the last time I checked. And like, you know, you at least you could say she tried, but like that video, even if she does things like, I'm not saying you can't redeem yourself, but even if she makes, you know, good songs for the rest of her life, there will no doubt be people who will remember her for that one song. You could say she got popular off of that, but it isn't exactly a good popularity thing, right? Yeah, so that's just something I wanted to share with you guys for today. I can get why you want to be popular. It's just, you know, like, you know, just to be well known and just doing something you like. But if it was easy, everyone would have done it, right? You should be asking yourself, then why isn't everyone else striving to become popular? You think everybody wanted to go to accounting? Accounting freaking sucks, man. Like, right? Okay, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys for today. I'd love to stay, but for now, I gotta jump. I'll see you guys on the other side of the bridge. Catch you next time.